Oh yeah, getting this ready right now, and getting ready for the weekend. Man, these three games, this one in particular, which we'll be doing tomorrow night. I'll be on there at 8 o'clock and get ready for this young man who is trying to make history, and they are really pumping him right now, and he deserves it. And CJ Stroud, he wins tomorrow night, makes the playoffs, and he's either going to go up to Orchard Park to play the Bills, or he's going to Miami to play the Dolphins next week. Now, like I said before, if it's Miami and the Texans, you better believe Laurel will be in town by Wednesday, flying in his year jet with the Houston Texans boosters. Laurel's a big member of the Texans booster club. Real talk. This is serious shit I'm talking here. This is not me kidding around with Mr. Miami. And how excited will Laurel be? And I hope he's up in here tomorrow night for the game. I'll tell you one thing. I'm seriously thinking going down to Miami. Laurel's going to be down there with his buddies, his rich buddies from Weston. That's where he likes to hang out at. Laurel's one of these guys, but he doesn't like really. He likes being around. Let me put it this way: he likes being around the movers and the shakers. He's one of those guys. So I'm happy for him if they win tomorrow night. I really am. Uh, oh, I got that one for you. Let me do this for Canes. Let me do this for Canes. I'm laughing. Who's this? All right, that's Detroit and Dallas. Let me delete that. Let me bring this one up for Sunday night. And this will be the thumbnail for the. I'm gonna do a pregame show Sunday. So this will be the thumbnail for the pregame show on Sunday. Since Canes put it in the chat. Here you go, Canes, just for you. We'll talk about that Sunday morning. Oh, there you go. Who's your daddy? Josh Allen. Career 10-2 lifetime against the Dolphins. And we'll talk about that Sunday morning. His ownership of the Miami Dolphins. I mean, Stephen Ross might as well give him 70%, no, not a good 30% of the team. Been whipping his ass so much. But we'll talk about the Dolphins' daddy right there, Josh Allen. I don't want to get into the Dolphins right now, but some of the rhetoric that has been said about this game and is mighty funny about the media. You know what I'm saying? For the last 4 or 5 weeks, all you've been hearing from the media is no one wants to play Buffalo. Nobody wants to play Buffalo. And now all of a sudden, they're going to Miami, and most people are favoring Miami. I think sometimes the media does this on purpose because the teams they do like, they try and jinx them by saying nothing but bad things, like they've been doing Buffalo the last 2 days, which I think is crazy by ESPN, of course. But we'll talk about this game Sunday morning, and we'll do this game Sunday night. So that's your pregame show thumbnail for Sunday. We'll get in depth into this game. Expecting a big snowstorm up here tomorrow night while I'm doing the Texans game. It's going to be snowed in Sunday in New York City in the Northeast. So tomorrow morning, all I'm going to be doing is shopping to eat for the weekend. Looking more and more like I'm going to have some chicken thighs and chicken legs. I could live off that. All right, let's get back to CJ Stroud because he is the story right now. And everybody is buzzing in the NFL about this game tomorrow night. And I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm going to enjoy doing this game tomorrow night. The Steeler game does not exist. It does not exist. The Ravens are going to sit everybody. A lot of teams are sitting everybody. The Rams, the 49ers. Who else is doing it better? Dallas is thinking about playing their guys a half. I'm only talking about the good teams now, folks. Cleveland's going to play everybody. They was thinking about resting guys, but Cleveland wants that 12-5, and they're in Cincinnati tomorrow. Jimmy Haslam wants the Bengals swept. He don't give a damn who's quarterbacking for the Bengals. So Haslam is giving the Browns his marching orders to destroy Cincinnati on Sunday. So no rest for the weary. Goddamn Jimmy. Jacksonville is in a lot of trouble. It's looking more and more that they may go with Bobby Bedford's grandson, C.J. Bedford. So, if you're Tennessee, just knock around sunshine a little bit, and who knows? Broncos did Russell Wilson dirty, and now the NFL investigative team is going to investigate that. It's a lot deeper than it is in Denver, in my opinion. It's sad. I mean, if you didn't like the guy, Sean Payton, in the first place, you shouldn't have taken the job. Now look what's happened, Sean, a year later. The Charger job is open. Or you're going to give up that job and go run to LA and take a cheaper deal? Or you're going to take more money until the Broncos keep their deal? And then the Broncos are going to be a complete mess again. But that's their problem. Stroud, what can you say? What a terrific year for CJ, and it's going to be close. But right now, Puka Nuka, that's right, Puka Nuka is in the lead for Rookie of the Year. So this game is tomorrow night. We got this one. Now I didn't hear about LeBron and Gabe Vincent, and for one reason or another, I don't see Pat Riley doing that. Man, in fact, let me check on that. Warriors ready to break up the band. Who cares? Just go away, Warriors. Tired of your asses. Big shot last night. Late last night, didn't catch it of Jokic near half court, just throwing the ball up. It went in, and they beat the Warriors in the regulation. down 22 in that game late. Dunk is not playing tonight for the fantasy basketball owners. White ankle swell. Cuban giving his employees $35 million in bonuses. Can't believe Mark Cuban is 62 years old. Where did the time go? Reason I'm doing NBA real quick is I'm trying to find this LA rumor. It's nowhere to be found with the Miami Heat. Now, this rumor I know is legit about DeJounte Murray going to the Lakers. And did you see the moves Wimbayama, the show he put on last night? Oh my God. Dribbling the ball behind his back and dunking against Giannis. Oh, Lord. And he did another dunk. Oh, he flipped the ball off the backboard and did a 360 and dunked it. Boy, was Wimbayama showing off last night. Wimbayama is everything I told all the people he was going to be. And my good buddy Lewis, as always, after one summer league game, what else is new of the incompetent one saying he was a boss? He can't make it up. Can't just make it up. Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah, I can't find this Miami rumor nowhere. So if I can't find it, and I'm looking at all the wires, I don't know who came up with that. With the LeBron trying to get back to the Heat. Why would you want to go to the Heat where you stay in a better place in Los Angeles, California? In his case, Brentwood, California. You did the Heat already, bro. You don't need the Heat. Now, does Pat Riley need you? All right, you Heat fans, since that trade was false, uh, they're talking maybe Donovan Mitchell. I'm looking at it right here. And there goes the big kid from Tennessee who can pass the ball. That was a good, comfortable win for the Heat. They're in Phoenix later tonight. All right, Durant's out again tonight for Phoenix, so that the Heat will not get Durant. Caleb Martin's out for the Heat. Frank Vogel giving Eric Spoelstra some props, saying that the Heat's 5-1 in the last 6 games without Jimmy Butler, and that he utilizes his entire roster better than anybody else. So Halliburton, top guard in the East, doesn't surprise me. He's played well. So let me get the hell out of this NBA. So no rumors about LeBron and that bum Vincent trying to get to South Beach. Like I said up here, we talk facts, folks. Just to let you know that. All right, let's get back to the NFL, please. All right, here we go. Let me get CJ Stroud's numbers since I'm doing the NBA right now. I'm the NFL right now. Let me get Stroud's numbers. Stroud against Ghana Minshew tomorrow night. And a lot of people are saying today that if Ghana Minshew wins tomorrow, he deserves to go somewhere to be a starter. Now, can I see that? Not really. One of the games we'll talk about later today is uh, Green Bay and Chicago. And there's one particular person in this chat room that said that Green Bay will trade for Justin Fields for Jordan Love, and also said that Jordan Love was Tua's backup. Have you ever seen a quarterback who is clearly the best quarterback in the NFL the second half of the season and nobody talks about it but Jordan Love? Wow, what a year he's having. What a job he's doing. Took some guy named Bo something off the street last week and made him into a fantasy dream right now with fantasy football players. And good luck to all the fantasy guys playing in that championship on Sunday. I've been a 30-year fantasy football guy, won 7 titles, and I know how it feels to be a champion, I tell you. Haven't been a champion though in 14 years. It's been a long time. I had to do a better job with my draft next year. So, let me take a look at this. I'm getting CJ Stroud's numbers. That's why you see me doing this. Ooh. I'm surprised Josh Allen hasn't passed 4,000 yards yet. Stroud would have been past it by looking at this. You're going to have one. I'll tell you right now. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stafford's not playing. That's a damn shame. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hurts got to play. 11. You're going to have 11 when that Dolphin game is over, and I'll be up here to a post game show too tomorrow night of that game. You're going to have 11 4,000-yard passers. I don't think that's ever been done before. You're going to have 11 by 11:30 tomorrow night. Tua, if he has a big, no, he ain't going to get 500. But Tua's going to win the passing yards title unless Buffalo really shuts his ass down. So you got Tua, Brock Purdy, Jared Goff, Prescott, Mahomes, Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, CJ Stroud, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, Lamar's not playing tomorrow. I mean on Sunday. So wow, where's Stroud at? Stroud didn't get hurt, but good God, look at this. 99 passer rating. Brock Purdy in a runaway. Then it's Prescott, Tua, right behind Prescott. I'll say it again. You know, I get the feeling, and we're going to talk about the Dolphins a little later, but a lot of people are down on Tungaloa because he started off so fast, and look at the quarterbacks who's passed him. Purdy, Goff, Detroit's Dan Campbell said they're going to run it up on Sunday against the Vikings because they're pissed off that they would like another showdown with the Cowboys in 2 weeks. Wouldn't that be something? Them going back to Dallas where they were robbed the last week. Yeah, Stafford had a great year, 24-11. Love phenomenal after the slow start. Interesting. Folks, what did this tell you? You got some good quarterbacks in the NFL. Sam Howell will be somewhere else next year. There'll be teams wanting to trade for him now, but the Redskins are looking at a quarterback at 4. And I get the feeling that, and I'm going to say this to the cows come home, the Bears will take Marvin Harrison with the first pick. They will trade Justin Fields and get a king's ransom. And then they'll trade back up to a team that doesn't need a quarterback and go get Jaden Daniels. Especially if I'm going to talk about the game later. I don't want to talk about it right now, but Chicago and the national media, they are really pulling for Justin Fields on Sunday. The Rams are going to mail it in. Tell you the teams are going to mail it in right now. The Niners are mailing it in. I think the Chiefs will think about it. And they beat Jacksonville, so the Chiefs can mail it in if they want to. Rams are mailing it in. I'm talking about the good teams now. Baltimore is mailing it in. So there's a few of the top teams who are not playing anybody on Sunday, which I think is good. Let me start saying hello to everybody in the chat. But can CJ Stroud do the unthinkable tomorrow night? Say hello to everybody. Raven believes Tua is going to F it up. By the way, Stephen A. Smith was killing him. God is Stephen A. Smith laying in on the Dolphins, man. He told the truth. He was right. When they play against the lesser teams, they're putting up all these points and you're getting all excited. But when they play the good teams, and Dolphin fans go, yeah, we beat Dallas. You did. And you deserve that win. But Dallas came out more of the bigger people were disappointed. But then when people calm down, the Cowboys got a lot of media with them. They realized the Cowboy defense held them to 5 field goals. To me, that's very impressive by the Cowboys. Hold that uh potent offense to 5 field goals. To me, that's very impressive. Yeah, to me, that's more impressive. What Dallas did. I mean, it was nice that Miami got the win, but for Dallas to hold them to 5 field goals, and this is where I give Tua some credit. He drove all the way down the field to set up the game-winning field goal, so you got to give him some credit there. But Stroud's having an unbelievable year. A lot of quarterbacks are, but like I said, the problem is that they really. Thank you, my love. Same to you. And I hope everything is well with you, my love. The beautiful Miss Melina in the building. I'll make an announcement in a second. So go check out Melina's big Arsenal show tomorrow morning, um, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Her and Big Boss Moss. Go check that out tomorrow. And pretty cool what this young lady has put together for herself. So go give Melina some love and support her tomorrow morning. Who the hell is this? So me and Keynes had a little text with each other this morning, and he was talking. They expect 40,000 Buffalo Bill fans in Miami Sunday. They're already there. They showed them. I was watching the show yesterday. They showed them partying on the beach, but they took over uh, some of the spots down in Miami, and they're partying already. They've been partying since Wednesday down in Buffalo, and I tell you, we'll kill the Dolphin fans on that on Sunday morning. You really sold your tickets to the enemy? Really? Well, I'll tell you this. Uh, if Green Bay wins Sunday, either it's in Detroit or it's in Dallas, especially Dallas, because Dallas got a 100,000 seat uh, retractable roof in Jared's World. You can expect 40,000 Packer fans if they win on Sunday to be in Arlington next Sunday. And like I said all week, it's amazing how, for the first time, Jordan Love will have his complete arsenal at his disposal against the Bears on Sunday. Jordan Hyman in the building. Good to see Jordan. Him and his terrific football show. European football, that is. Jordan Hyman in the building. Uh, 305 is ecstatic because his wrestling just started. SmackDown. He'll be here after SmackDown. Could have a special guest up here next week. An exclusive one-on-one interview with this young man who I like a lot, I respect a lot. This kid knows what he's talking about. Destroyed Florida State last night. And I didn't even laugh. I just put my head down, listening to this kid going all in on Florida State. And me and him are going to be doing some conversation. Thank you, Canes. Me and him going to be talking next week. We're going to be, hopefully I can get him on. He said he'll for me to hit him up, and we'll talk about doing a nice show together. This sitting up here talking whatever he wants to talk about. I know he's a huge college football guy. Oh, does he love college football? And he was one of the first guys into sports that I caught on to when I first came to YouTube. It'll be 5 years in April, believe it or not. And I caught him, and I caught TD, and I caught what's my boy, Dudley Durham. And look at these guys now, 5 years later. Congrats to both of them, to TD and to Dudley Durham, and K Flexen. I like K Flexen too. K Flexen does good work. Cold Springs. Canes was all on my mind today. Really? Canes in a foul mood tonight. He's actually nice. Let that sink in. I love you, Sister Melina. Go check out her show tomorrow. Her show is very good. She's doing the Arsenal game tomorrow. Got all these soccer guys in there, and she does a tremendous job. And also, congrats to Miss Melina on 6,000 subscribes, as she is moving up the ranks. Oh, back to this, to Texans. I expect Houston to win Saturday. Tomorrow night. I just think CJ Stroud has it factor. It's like Brock Purdy's been exposed. Uh, there is some quarterbacks, a lot of football fans. Tom Brady said it 6 weeks ago. Cam Newton has been vindicated. It's amazing that a quarterback like Lamar Jackson can come strong on the scene and beat up both Tua, all three of them, Tua, Christian McCaffrey, and Brock Purdy. And you can read between the lines. They really do not want to give Lamar Jackson this award. It wouldn't surprise me if they end up giving it to Brock Purdy. Tua's fallen off, after last week. Uh, it wouldn't surprise me to give it to Brock Purdy. And this kid here, if he wins tomorrow, he's going to get a lot of support. And I was listening to Rich Eisen, and they was talking about him. So was ESPN, and they like C.J. Stroud a lot. And C.J. wins tomorrow night. That's why the thumbnail is called The Unthinkable. And he could take Houston to the playoffs. Wow. Sometimes when you make the wrong draft pick, it could set you back. Give me a GoFundMe. Jordan Love jersey. I got Jordan directly on X. What do you mean to tell me Jordan hasn't sent him one? You guys are funny. Well, I'll talk about Jordan Love later in the Chicago game. I want to stick to this. The next, I'm going to Miami next, so get ready for that one. So I like this game tomorrow. It can go either way, but the focus is on CJ Stroud. It's funny. All three of these big games, only three big games. No one cares about Dallas. Okay, Dallas is going to beat the Redskins. Jera, they want to jump on the Redskins so they can rest everybody in the second half. And in one way, Jera's disappointed. But in another way, Jera's getting some money next week. God damn, that if the Packers win Sunday, and we'll all know before the Dolphins game, if the Packers win Sunday, you better believe Jerry's gonna be gonna get 40,000 visitors to Jerry's World next week. Cowboys keep cashing in, bro. The Cowboys, the Packers, who else? The Cowboys, the Packers, Seahawks are falling off. They're good, but there's not the same Seahawks. The Cowboys, the Packers. Who else is a big money maker? Who else? Ooh. Wow. The 49ers. The snow is on its way to Texas. Snow will be here tomorrow night. While I'm doing this game tomorrow night. We're going to have a big snowstorm Saturday and Sunday here in the Northeast. So, Mace is in the building from his beautiful villa in New York City. Say hello to Coach people. You crazy. Amarillo and Oklahoma already got it. Okay, so it's coming down now in Texas. Dallas is Metroplex is next. Yeah, this game here, it should be fun. The Cowboys, they should really dust off the Redskins early. I think the Giants will give the Eagles a fight because I think the Eagles are really out of it. And whoever wins that NFC South, you better have a great week of practice because the Eagles are about out for the count. I can tell you that right now. Um, whew. All right, Dallas. I mean, not Dallas. Miami and Buffalo is simple. As I put this thumbnail up for everybody to see. Don't go out like a chump. Let's put this up here. Who is your daddy? Josh Allen, 10-2 lifetime against the Dolphins. Oh, wow. Remember that movie, London Has Fallen? Well, Miami Gardens have fallen. Iman's in the building. All right. It's nothing to break down, folks. Dolphins have a rash of injuries at the wrong time. And let's be honest. What the Ravens did to the Dolphins last week, and boy was Patrick Queen, him and Woquan Smith laughing it up on Rich Eisen on Wednesday, basically calling the Dolphins wussies. Dolphins, I believe, is on the finish line, bro, and it's really sad to see because sometimes, as I've been saying it, and I the two teams up here, you will hear me talk about all winter long and early spring for the complete opposite reasons. The Bears and the rumors and what they're going to do, because the Bears are only going to get better, folks. I mean, that whole NFC North next year, the NFC North and the NFC West, they're clearly going to be the best team, the best divisions in the NFC. And I'm going to tell you why. I'll do the NFC North first. The GMs are terrific. Brad Phillips in Detroit, Brian Gutekunst completely rebuilt the Green Bay offense, and now that is a well-oiled machine. And you people will see it late Sunday afternoon up here. Then you got Coffee out in Quasi out in Minnesota. Minnesota is a quarterback away, and you better believe the Vikings will be in this Justin Fields sweepstakes. And then you got the young kid Ryan Payson in Chicago, who I love, who comes from the Kansas City school of GMs. I mean, how could you not like that division? While the NFC East is garbage. I mean, number one, the question is who's going to take the Redskins job? Who wants that job? You're going to get well paid, I can tell you that, if you take that job. But who wants that job? And then you got the Giants, which is garbage. We all know that. Then you got Dallas, who I'm just going to be honest up here, that especially ESPN and Fox are wishing upon a star. And, but the Cowboys is hit or miss. And then you got the gutless Eagles. So you can't take that team seriously. Rumor is Atlanta could be in play if they lose tomorrow. And Dion, are you listening? Atlanta will be in play if they lose on Sunday. That's the word out there. But I said it when they hired those two clowns 3 years ago that it was going to be a disaster. Well, folks, it's a disaster right now in Atlanta, and Arthur Blank is getting very, very tight. Okay? Down in Dixieland. I let Iman off the hook, man, because uh, Daniel Jones got hurt. Uh, Emmanuel Agba knocked him out completely. And it's been a rough year for Daniel Jones. It really has. He's a good guy, bro. Feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for the Giants, but yeah, I let Iman off the hook. I would have blew him away. Another one of the I don't believe in love, if you know what I mean by that. All right, back to Miami and Buffalo. It's plain and simple. Do the Dolphins have some balls? Do that kid right there on the right is trying to prove to the world that he's a franchise quarterback, which in my opinion he's not. And I've been saying that for the longest. Yeah, he got the most votes for the pro. No, he didn't. Brock Purdy got the most votes for the Pro Bowl, and he's starting the Pro Bowl. But who cares about the Pro Bowl? It's just a glorified flag football game. You think I'm wasting my eyesight with that shit? Like Russell Wilson used to say in his young days, I don't think of Pro Bowls, I think Super Bowls. Okay. Tua, one more thing, Tua. You better hope Love don't have a big game Sunday, because if he does, I will be vindicated with Love and this and Tua, bro. I'm gonna have a whole year of ecstasy up here, and I don't want to hear from the Tuaneers. Speaking of the Tuaneers, no, I'll get into that in the spring. Let me hold some of my good stuff about the Dolphins in the springtime, because they lose tomorrow night. I mean Sunday night. Mm, 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 mm. Soft Pro Bowl. Yeah, the Pro Bowl is like the toilet bowl. You can't take it seriously. You know. It's just so wussy now. Really? It was bad enough that they didn't hit. Okay. Buffalo. Let's do the other side of this game. Buffalo, they lose this game, and the Pittsburgh wins, and Jacksonville loses. Buffalo's out of the playoffs. Isn't that some shit? Isn't that some shit? And that could happen, especially that Lawrence practiced today, and he said he's still sore. You know, interesting. Isn't it interesting? Oh, Josh Allen again. You see the headline, the thumbnail. Who's your daddy? Oh, see the Dolphins' daddy. Oh man, it's not even a contest, bro. And again, I remember when Kane said, and you know me, I hold receipts. Like that kid on the right says, he keeps receipts. I think after this past game, as Shannon Sharp said, you can't even cash in your receipts. He's right about that. God damn. I don't know who's been more harder on Tungalover. Shannon Sharp, what's his face? Stephen A. Smith or Colin Cowherd. And Sam Acho all of a sudden changed his opinion. It's amazing. Me, like I always say about Tua, he's a good quarterback. That's it. Or as Pete Takes will call him, and Pete Takes is right, he is Mr. Accuracy. And that's why he's a starting quarterback in the NFL. Okay. All right. Let's do it, folks. You know, I really don't want to do it, but let's do it. You know where I'm going next. Oh, boy. You know where I'm going next. You know I'm going here. All right. Collision course is absolutely correct. And here's the reason why. America is pulling for Justin Fields to win this game in the worst way. Instead of the American white media talking about can the if the Packers win, they're in. And instead of talking about Justin Fields playing well the last couple of weeks, you do know, white media, that Justin Fields has 5 touchdowns and 3 picks in his last 5 games, right? The way you guys are making out to be. Early in the week, I said it would be a 50-50 game. I did. I felt that the Bears had it because they're playing better. But I think now that the Packers got word of what the media is saying, and all of a sudden, Jordan Love has his arsenal for the first time all year. He's going to have a complete offensive arsenal. And then Justin Fields with his slick remark talking about it's nothing to do in Green Bay but watch football. I'm going to say Green Bay wins. And no matter what, win or lose, Love has had a great year. I mean, his numbers are very, very good numbers for him. He should be over 4,000. Hopefully, he'll finish the year with either 32 or 33 touchdowns. And Justin Fields, on the other hand, he's auditioning for his next team. And let me talk about that a little bit. I've been talking about this for 2 years now. Now the time has come. The more I said this back in August, the more wins he gets, the better his trade value. 7-10 is enough for the Bears to get a king's ransom for him. Next year I'm gonna do my quarterback rankings in April. Last year I did it was a raving success, so much so that everybody in the national media picked up on it and picked the same 9 guys I picked as the top 9 guys for. I could tell you right now, my new rankings. Justin, what's the kid? Jalen Hurts is out of my top 10, so don't even expect him to be in my top 10 in the new rankings. Okay. They're talking about Justin Fields like this is how the way the white media is painting it. Justin Fields is having the year Jordan Love is having, and Jordan Love is having the year Justin Fields is having, which we all know is a goddamn lie. But they don't want to give Jordan Love his due because Jordan Love is all business. Rodney Harrison, oh my God, last Sunday night after the game, if you got Peacock, you get to see the post-game show that NBC has. They do a good job of it. And I caught it, and Rodney Harrison was this going on and on about how great Love is as a person. He only wants to talk football. And if I had he showed off his girlfriend. I caught it yesterday, him and his girl together at a Green Bay mall. If you had the good-looking girlfriend he has, the volleyball player, Ronita, you would care more about it. Then I found this out today. Shout out to Pat McAtee and the boys. Pat McAtee said, I think it was Dontavian Wicks, he said Jordan Love is the coolest quarterback I've ever been around. This young man, think about what I'm about to say. Get ready for this. This young man, every Monday night, invites the offense and the defense to his house for dinner in Green Bay. And all the wide receivers go. His beautiful fiancee, Ronita, does all the cooking. And these guys just watch game film all night, munching on, I guess, delicacies. We get a lot of them in Green Bay, Wisconsin. But the point is, This kid is watching film on a Monday night with his teammates. This is why love is so special. And like Pat McAtee said, uh, he's an old school type quarter. Yeah, he is. Mommy, again, you know, reminds me a lot of Warren Moon. And now he's going to have the Love Gun beginning Sunday. They're going to go to a five wide set and just throw the football all over the place. Uh, Love is special, folks. And I'm so proud of the year he's had. And win or lose Sunday, he's had a hell of a year. And I'll tell you, next year, boy, you wait. And I'm putting $10,000 up on my money. And I want to see who wants to match me when I give you Jordan Love's over under touchdown numbers in late August. Wait for this. Okay? And if you want to bet against me, you better put up your $10,000. Okay? Shit. That's how much confidence I have in this boy. So we'll see Love Sunday. He will be, to me, the main game, but Miami is late, so we'll see him against the Bears in Lambeau. Back to him. And this kid right now is the story. He is the story right now. CJ Stroud. And yeah. Love has had a great year, continuous coverage for 18 weeks. Oh, God. Love has a shrine built in his name. The Mace wins, he gets the stronger. He becomes a superhuman in the sun. Jordan Love has all his teeth. Yo, Jordan Love, where is Mace invite? All right, talk about CJ Stroud and Houston against Garner Minshew. I think this is a great game on Sunday. I mean, tomorrow night, Saturday night in Indianapolis. Let me get the point spread for this game. Ooh, Vegas Insider. And we'll go through it. One thing we're going to do this off season, we're going to talk a lot, like I said, about if the Dolphins lose Sunday, they will be the topic, and I will get all in depth with them. I could care less what their brainwashed, idiotic, fool fan base thinks. The fanboy crew. Okay. And somebody got to roast their ass, so might as well be me. So you'll get that. You'll get that if they lose Sunday. You'll get that from me for sure. And then we'll see what they're gonna do. Because I can tell you right now, folks, they lose Sunday night, they are not not a Super Bowl team, bro, and not even close. And they know what they got to do. Oh man. All right, the Houston game tomorrow is still 1 point Texans. You can get it at 1.5. Where is? Oh, I forgot that tomorrow night. Here we go. Bills a 3 point favorite over Miami. Interesting. Let me see the over and under. 48.5. I just think it's crazy that Buffalo loses on Sunday. They're out. And then you're going to hear the bitching about that. Dallas is the biggest point spread of the week. 13-point favorites. Trying to look at the betting lines. So I could finish the year off with Iman. On the year, I'm 36-15 against the spread. What else is new? Trying to find that Green Bay game. There we go. Green Bay still 3-point favorite. Okay. I gotta pick some games on Sunday to go out strong. I'm gonna take Detroit as one of my picks. A field goal? Are you serious? 3.5? Yeah, I'm gonna take the Lions as one of my picks. Lions are going all in on Minnesota. And I may take Haslam and the 7. I'll think about it. I gotta make sure who's playing and who's not in that game. Steelers, a field goal favorite in Baltimore. That's a game I'll think about it before. I'll let you know by tonight while I'm still doing this. Without a doubt. The more wins he gets, the stronger he gets. Yo, Jordan Love, where's Mason? Nah. I'm just so excited, guys, about I'm just so excited about this weekend. Last weekend of the year. Where did the year go? Playoffs next week. And we'll get the playoff schedule after the Dolphin game Sunday night. So if your team made the playoffs, especially if your games are at 1 o'clock and you're playing for a playoff berth, like Jacksonville's playing at 1 o'clock. They if they win the division. If not, and Pittsburgh and Houston wins, Jacksonville's out. It's crazy, right? It's crazy how this works. You know, to be real with you, I don't know these 1 o'clock games because for a lot of these players, they're ready to go to Cancun somewhere to get laid for a couple of weeks every day. I mean, all these guys do, these athletes do, when they're on losing teams, they just call the women. They be hitting on the road, and a lot of these women, and you guys not gonna believe this. I know a lot of athletes go for Instagram models, but back in the day, a lot of the athletes used to get corporate hoes. So you call these women, tell me, you meet me in this city, like a Cancun, like what's another place? San Lucas, wherever that place is. Those women are there for these players. And these players, let me tell you, they can pay one of these corporate chicks salary with one paycheck for 1 year. So a lot of these players playing the early games on Sunday, they already got their U-Haul truck. Some guys automatically clear out once they're eliminated. They just clear out their locker and ready to go where they go next. These are pro athletes we're talking about, folks. These are not choir boys. These are pro athletes. Okay, they live a different life than we do. Shout out to the people in the clouds, Facebook and X and Twitch. Thank you for joining us tonight. So you got this game tomorrow night. You got Green Bay at 4:30 Eastern time on Sunday, and then you got Miami and the Dolphins and the Bills Sunday night. I don't know how that game's gonna go, but because Buffalo needs the game, hey, I'm gonna be honest. Miami really don't need the game. I mean, if you're Mike McDaniel, and let's say a couple more players are falling out Sunday night, I'm calling in the dogs. Shit, I'll just tell the boys, hey, look, let's go to Kansas City and let's get Mr. Ross the playoff win that he desires. But I'll tell you right now, Dolphin fan, that goes to Super Bowl next year if you don't win. It goes to Super Bowl. A bust. You don't win next week, it's Super Bowl bust next year. Okay, Dolphin fan, know that. When you do these stupid shows you guys do, think about that when you guys talk about it. Next year will really be the heat on you guys. And it's going to be the heat turned up by everybody. You win next year, you don't. The Miami media already, if he just loses to Buffalo, the Miami media is already saying that the seat will be hot on McDaniel. And the one reason why I do believe that, Ross fires coaches every 3 years. If he doesn't see the results he wants to see, Joe Philbin, what's his face, Gase, Flores, now it's going to be McDaniel. And I could tell you this, and Omar Kelly said it back in August. Now it's a reality now. You lose tomorrow. I mean, you lose Sunday night, and you lose next week, a year from now, I will guarantee you, Greer and Ross will press the reset button. You only get 3 years in Miami under Stephen Ross. If he doesn't see results, and results is winning playoff games, not making the playoffs down there. It'll be interesting for them if they lose out. It'll be very, very interesting if they lose out. I'm going to have a lot to talk about up here, bro. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of roasting, a lot of doubt in whatever they do, their dumb fan base. And let me talk about their dumb fan base, by the way. Let me say something about that. What you have, and shout out to EM, because he said this to me 2 years ago. He said, yo, Mace, I've never seen a fan base so divided. Yeah, the reason why the fan base is divided, because you got older guys like me, and if you saw the TikTok videos of older people like me, men and women, dancing and celebrating when they beat the Cowboys. See, to us, beating the older crowd, beating the Cowboys is everything because of Super Bowl VI. Again, I'm not going to come out pompous and arrogant, but we saw the dynasty. You guys didn't. You guys wish you could see a Super Bowl and talk all this garbage that you guys talk and this delusional talk. Still remember Manzano last week. Oh, man. That was a sign of the delusion down in South Florida with the South Florida sports fan. Can't take you guys seriously. But let me finish up saying. I wonder, and I'm saying this out loud now, I wonder how many of these same guys, 1 year from right now as I'm talking, will still be around for the reboot. And if they don't win Sunday, I'm gonna be up here Monday morning roasting the coaches who are getting fired. I always do Black Monday. It's a great show to see coaches fired. I like to do that broadcast, and we'll do it Monday morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. Everybody, get ready for that. I'll be on the air live, 8 o'clock Monday morning. We'll see coaches getting fired, and we'll have a good time watching that. Raven Knight wishing, uh, Raven Knight wishing Jordan Love break both legs on Sunday when they lose. I love Fire Monday. Nobody covers coaches getting fired like I do, and I can't wait for that Monday morning. I'll be on the air at 8 o'clock in the morning. So pull up. I have a couple of cups of coffee in front of me, um, letting you know who's getting fired. The best part of the postseason is seeing the fireworks. Damn, right? Oh yeah. 305's in the building. What's up, Coach? How you doing today? Much love and respect. I know 305 is going to take a little peek where I do Black Monday on Monday. I can't wait to do it. Black Monday. So I can't wait to do that. You guys know it's a tradition up in here. See coaches getting fired. I'll tell you one thing. 2 years ago, I did not see Brian Flores getting fired. That shit came from right, center, and left field. When shout out to Cap for Life, I was interviewing Miss V, and I look in the chat, and in big letters, Mace Flores fired. I had to stop the show. I'm serious. I had to stop the interview. And Miss V was so gracious, and I just went crazy in here, bro. And now I have a question for Dolphin fans. Would you rather have Brian Flores back, who showed some direction? And I know the pussy Dolphin fans. He was too hard on Tua. Can you believe those soft ass fans down in South Florida? Can you believe those clowns? Or would you rather McDaniel that everybody's figured him out and uh, Stephen A. Smith and Ocho Cinco on his podcast with Shannon Sharp has been killing him. You know, Dolphins just can't catch a break, man. And I'll say it again. So many people hate that franchise because they're the only ones who went undefeated. Look at the lifestyle in South Florida. And they hate the fans because the fans talk delusion. You can't make this shit up. Let's see what Mr. Miami says. Feed that thing to a stinking gator. My gator is hungry like Tyrese in the Fast and the Furious 2. Oh, I can't wait for the day a new Dallas coach becomes the familiar line in 2025. Yo, Mace, if we lose to the Bills and we lose our playoff game, I can see McDaniel getting fired. You know, everybody's beginning to say that. And again, Jim Harbaugh is available. You know, that's the team Stephen Ross loves most is the Michigan Wolverines. And Bill Belichick's going to be available. Just saying. Ross got money. Of course he will. And it'll be interesting. I don't think they'll fire him. I think he'll get one more year. That's Ross. One more year. Schedule is tough next year again. AFC West. So you're facing the Rams, the Seahawks, and the 49ers. If they lose Sunday night and Green Bay wins Sunday, they go to Lambeau next year. You know me, I'll be treating that like it's Armageddon for me personally. They catch a break though. They play the AFC South, I believe. Yeah, they do. They play the AFC South, so the Dolphins should win those games easily. You know me, I don't think much of the AFC South. So one more chance, yeah, yeah. Ross gives you 3 years, and next year is gonna be interesting because forget the Dolphin fans. America is gonna put the Dolphins on the spot. The NFL is gonna put the Dolphins on the spot. And the reason is, and I hate to say this to Dolphin fans, I was very happy up here. Believe me, when they beat Dallas, I felt that was a good, gritty, tough win for them. But on the other hand, if you're a Dallas Cowboys supporter, which 99.9% of the media is, except in Washington, New York, and Green Bay, and San Francisco, and Philly, the rest of the media in Pittsburgh, the rest of the media around the country, they love the Dallas Cowboys. They treat the Dallas Cowboys as an event when they come to their city or when they play them. And on the other hand, another team that beginning next year will be right back into the radar again because they travel everywhere they go. It's going to be Green Bay. They're gonna be if they win Sunday, they're back on the map, and then we're gonna go to war next Sunday night in Arlington. And like I told Raven, Love is a big cow. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Love, you know what this kid's gonna do next week if they play the Cowboys? Because Green Bay, if they play the Cowboys, they'll fly in 2 days early. He's going to goddamn Jerry's World to check out the stadium because he grew up a Cowboy fan. He's a diehard Cowboy fan, Jordan Love. Two are the same thing. Two is a huge Cowboy fan. That's why that win meant a lot to him. But yeah, Love loves the Cowboys and fucking Raven. Yeah, what's not to love about us? Shut up, nigga. Oh man. Dallas Cowboys 59, Green Bay 19. I'll tell you, if Green Bay wins Sunday, if they win, because there's no guarantee, that's why I'm not giving it to them. You heard me all week. I'm not giving it to the Packers like that. If they do win and they go to Green Bay, I mean, they go to Dallas, wow. Wow. That game will not be a blowout, folks. That game will be fascinating to watch because he will have 7 guys to throw to. Okay. He'll have 7 guys to throw to. He has the second, according to Pro Football Focus, second best offensive line in football. And Aaron Jones has only played 4 games this year. In other words, Green Bay, because of all their injuries, they are completely healthy on offense. Yeah, Cowboys do bring ratings. They do. So if they win against the Bears next Sunday, Dallas, Green Bay, in Arlington, and all these Chicago Bear fans getting tired of Aaron Rodgers, and I said this earlier this week about Aaron Rodgers and his act. I mean, now Aaron Rodgers is the ambassador and spokesperson for not only Jordan Love but the Green Bay Packers. Heard his latest talking about the Bears ownership, and what that is about is in the last since 1992, let's see, that's 30 years times 2, right? Let me see, playing the same team. Green Bay, no joke, in the last 30 years, in 59 games against the Bears, it's like 51-8. To the point where Green Bay, they're serious, especially Aaron Rodgers is so serious about it. They believe the Packers that they can beat the Bears anytime they want to, and they have ownership of the Chicago Bears. May turn heel in the WWE. So we're going to see Sunday. America's pulling for Justin Fields. I don't know why. I mean, Justin Fields and Jordan Love is not on the same wavelength. Okay. Justin Fields got a lot of work ahead of him. Next place he goes. And whoever gets him, make sure you have a good offensive coordinator he can work with. He'll be great in Atlanta. Justin Fields will be great in Atlanta indoors. They got weapons galore, no quarterback. And if I'm Justin Fields, I would tell the Bears, hey, you want to get rid of me? Trade me. I can go back home to Georgia, back to Atlanta, and have a great career there. He will have, next, it always happens. Next place, Justin Fields go, he's going to play very well. He will. Coach Mays don't love us anymore. We've been exiled to Cuba. Well, it's something me and iTest talked about, and I've been saying this. When you have gotten 30 years straight of ineptitude, I don't know about that, about him in Miami. I don't think so. I think they'll let if Tua loses Sunday, next year, that $23.5 million he's going to get, he's either going to earn it or we'll see what happens in a year from right now. And I'll tell you right now, if the Dolphins go out with a whimper, it's going to be very disappointing to me. I ain't going to lie about it. Oh, me and 305, we'll be reminiscing about 1993. We all know what happened that year. 9-2, won in that snow in Dallas. Leon Lett came home for 3 straight. And I ain't going to lie to you guys. They had the Steelers and the Giants in that 3 straight home game homestand. And boy, I was just licking my goddamn chops seeing the Giants were coming in, bro. I was like, oh, you wait till next Sunday. Oh, we're going to kick some ass, some big blue ass. Okay, and I was so proud of the Dolphins the last 3 years beating the Giants like they did. I had to contain myself. I was so goddamn giddy. And, the boys got the job done. Dak in Miami in 1981. See, 305, here's going to be the problem. And you know this. This is going to be the problem at this time next year. Super Bowl bust. That's not going to be easy for the Dolphins. I can tell you that right now. And you could put the Jets back into the equation now that Rodgers is back. You could put the Jets back into the equation. Put them back in. Yep, they sure did. 305. And in my old house, I broke that room apart. I was so angry when we lost to the Giants. There's certain teams I don't like losing to. Chargers, Steelers, uh, the Raiders, Dallas, the Giants especially, and the 49ers. I don't like losing, and the Rams. I don't like losing to those teams. I'll be very annoyed when we lose to those teams. Oh yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah, that was part of that homestand. It was Pittsburgh. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was the Giants, Pittsburgh on a Monday night, and then Buffalo, all at home, and they effed it up. And then after that, I forgot who they played. Because the last two games were on the road. I know they lost the last game in New England. I remember that. Did we lose in back in those days? We had five teams in the division. I don't think we played the Jets late that year, but that was a horrible relapse. Yeah, the Clam Chowders, we lost to them. Yeah. Let me see something. Oh man. Oh. They're saying that if the Bengals, right, Rogers is talking again. I'll get to that. I'll get to Rogers in a second. Um, all right, Palacios, a real good outfield prospect. He goes from St. Louis to Tampa. Tampa um, gets all-star reliever Andrew Kitteridge. So the Cardinals beefing it up in St. Louis. That's what St. Louis does. They do it very quietly. They make a blockbuster trade here and there. And so Cutteridge, excuse me, goes to St. Louis. I'm a big fan of foul territory. Bengals win Sunday. Let me read the scenario for you. And then I'm going to go back to Rodgers. All right, the Bengals win Sunday. All right, if the Bengals win Sunday, every team in the AFC North finishes over 500. And that is a feat. Here we go. Go back to some memory lane for Mr. Miami. Let's do it. Week 1, Miami won at Indianapolis 24-20. This is back in 1992, 93. Jets went to Miami and spoiled their home opener. Marino had 2 touchdowns, no picks that day. 19 of 29, 286. Boomer went 22 of 33 for 323 and 2 touchdowns. Yes, they shut down the Dolphins that day. I remember that game. I saw that game at the bar chilling out. I remember that. I probably ate like about 60 wings that day. Then this is the game right here. Me and Mr. Miami talk about week 5. I'll get to that in a second. Then Miami won at Buffalo 22-13 when Brian Cox was doing do the Buffalo dance. The following week, they beat the Redskins 17-10 at home on Monday Night Football. I remember that. And then this is where, to me, the Dolphin franchise was never the same. Marino got hurt in Cleveland. Clay Matthews hit him so hard that you could hear the pop in his leg, and it was his Achilles. And then the next play in the dirt, he fell down. I said, "Oh my Lord, that's it." And in reality, for the Dolphin franchise, that was it. I mean, that franchise has never been the same. Nothing but ineptitude in reality since 1986. Bad drafting. They hit on some drafts. 1990 was big. 1994 was big. 95, they did a good job getting Tim Ruddy. Jimmy did a good job too. Once Jimmy left, Jimmy made some mistakes, but he made a big one not drafting Randy Moss. But, it is what it is. Week 6, they beat the Colts 41-27. Jeff George had 2 TDs and 3 picks. Scott Mitchell had 1 touchdown in that game. Mark Hicks ran for 140, 114. Reggie Langhorne had a touchdown for the Colts. So, Miami got swept by the Jets that year, too. 27-10. And this is the game I remember like it happened 5 minutes ago. Halloween 1993, 305. Miami beat the Chiefs 30-10. Let me see something about this box score. Because something missing here. I do not believe. Let me get this right. Yeah, I knew Montana played. They pulled him. Montana was 10 of 17 for 90 yards. And they roughed Montana's ass up. Mitchell, 22 of 33 for 344 and 3 touchdowns. Yeah, the whole ball was singing the Dolphins fight song. Remember that like that happened an hour ago. Boy, this is some good memory lane, boy, I tell you. Then the Dolphins went up Don Shula 325th win. I was at this game, and it was a great thrill to see Shula getting carried off the field. And listen to this. The starting quarterbacks that day was Ken O'Brien for the Eagles. Mitchell got hurt early, and the Bird got hurt, and then Doug Peterson. That's right, that Doug Peterson won the game for the Dolphins, and Shula was carried off the field. And we all celebrated Shula getting carried off the field. Following week was the first time we played the Patriots, and we beat them 17-13. And I know it was a hot day in Miami that day. I remember. And this is where the season turned again. They go down to Dallas and they beat the Cowboys. This will make Mr. Miami smile. 16-14. This is for you, Mr. Miami. I'll do Troy Aikman first. Aikman went 28 of 43 for 181, a touchdown, and a pick. Steve DeBerg, that's right, Mr. Miami's favorite quarterback. Steve DeBerg went 24 of 41 for 287 yards, and he threw two picks in the snow. Then here's the downfall. 19-14 against the goddamn Giants. Sims 17 of 24, 257, a touchdown. DeBerg 26 of 41, 365, a touchdown and two picks. Remember this crud, Rodney Hampton? Dave Meggett makes me sick talking about it. All right, here's the Pittsburgh game. This was a Monday night. Remember this. Pittsburgh beat us 21-20, and this game was a war on the field. And Steve DeBerg, listen to this, folks. DeBerg, 27 of 44, 344. You know what, Mr. Miami? I owe you an apology. You know, it was 30 years ago. I didn't know DeBerg was balling like this. All right, we lost at home to Buffalo. I knew Buffalo was the final home game. 47-34. Kelly had a decent game, but listen to Steve DeBerg, folks. 20 of 35, two touchdowns, a pick for 273 yards. Kenneth Davis had 3 touchdowns for Buffalo. We had no running game that day. Who we played this day? Oh, yeah. I remember this. We lose to the Chargers. We put Scott Mitchell back in 45-20. Natron Means 18 for 118 and 3 TDs. Scott Mitchell came back with horrible. 24-40, a touchdown and 3 picks. And then the one everybody remembers. The collapse was complete. New England 33, Miami 27 in overtime. Drew Bledsoe, 27 of 43, 329 yards for 4 touchdowns. Scott Mitchell. And we just gave Scott Mitchell his plane ticket. We couldn't get him out of town fast enough. 22 of 40 for 259 and a touchdown, no picks. So that's how the 93 season went, and it wasn't funny, folks. I didn't even look for it. I'll say it again. When Pete Stoyanovich missed that field goal in the playoff game at San Diego in 94, the lights was cut out in Miami. Let's just call it like it is. Canes, Mace, can't even say hi to everyone in the chat. I guess he don't love us anymore. He just can't make this shit up. Oh, man. Hey, I'm talking about the Dolphins right now, man. Let me see. 305. For real, Steve DeBerg balling in 93. He sure was. Oh, man. No, that's one of those seasons you really want to forget. Mace trying to change the subject that he forgot to pick his boy up. Coach Mace, shut up. Shut up. Oh, man. So, this year is very eerily similar. And I said that when they lost it to Tennessee. I said this could be 90 3 over again. Mr. Miami's cracking up with this shot. Green Bay poison. So, Dolphins got a lot to show us on Sunday night. And I'll be up here doing the game. So my doubleheader Sunday, 4:30, Green Bay and Chicago. And then afterwards, 2003 over again. Oh, man. We had Ricky Williams in Miami with two of the greatest rushing years back to back in the history of the league. We didn't even make the playoffs. No, how embarrassing that is. With that great defense they had, we didn't even make the playoffs. And I say it before I say it again. When Marino tore his Achilles, this franchise matter of fact, you can go back to when Tony Eason went to the Orange Bowl and beat Miami in the 1985 championship game. People seem to forget Dolphins didn't make the playoffs until 1990. That's how devastated that franchise was when they lost to Tony Eason. 86, 87, 88, 89 didn't make it. 91 didn't make it. 93 didn't make the playoffs. Mace, Mr. Packer, Taggart. So, you know, and I'll tell you something else about Josh Allen. Yeah, they lost the championship game at home in '85. Yeah, Tony Eason. None of your teacher broke her hand, smashing her hand into the wall. Josh Allen didn't make the Pro Bowl. You know he's motivated for this. And that man next to him made it. And again, it's just a glorified flag football game, which is a joke to me. So, but we'll see. I mean, that's why the season's over, by the way. So, Sunday night, there'll be the last game of the regular season. And then Monday morning, I'll be right back after a good shower, showering in my beautiful A Million Body Wash by Paco Rabanne. I'll be smelling good coming up to the studio, and we'll do the coaching firings, and we'll have a good time doing it. Yep, your teacher broke her arm in 2 places, yeah, because the Dolphins lost to the Patriots. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, man. Tomorrow, I'm going to do some house cleaning. And then I'll be ready. I'll pull up here at 8 o'clock and get ready for the big game tomorrow night. All right, everybody's talking about the bad weather coming up here in New York tomorrow night and Sunday. I'll be snowbound all day Sunday. So, and all the early games suck. So I won't. I'll be here for the pregame. Dolphins and the Bills. I'll be talking about that Sunday morning. Start that pregame about 12 o'clock. Only 3 games that's worth something on Sunday. And if you're a Steeler fan and a Bills fan, you're watching that you're watching that Jacksonville game very closely for Buffalo Bill fans and Steeler fans. For those fans, those early games mean everything. So we'll have that Sunday. Good thing Sunday I could rest all day and then get ready for the Packer game. So, so you got the three big games. Tomorrow night we'll be in Indianapolis for the Colt game. And then Sunday we'll be in Lambeau, 4:25 Eastern. I'll be on the air at 4:15. And then we'll go straight to. We'll have a post game of that game and a pre-game at the same time of the Dolphins game. And the Dolphins are all banged up for this game. So next week, I'm trying to get the young man who I think is outstanding up here. And I guess me and him could work it out. Me and him could work it out. It's gonna be good. So, and during the off season, I'm gonna try and get some of your favorite. If you're a Dolphins fan, some of your favorite concept creators up here. And we're gonna talk about the Dolphins during the off season. I think it's only fair. We're gonna go around the league and do that. I'm gonna have Dolphin guys and Chicago Bear guys up here. Because to me, they're the most two fascinating teams. And then it depends on where Fields goes. If Fields goes anywhere, I think he will be moved. I do. Because this GM, like Chris Greer in Miami, don't give a damn what you say about what he does and the team. Doesn't care. Chris Greer does what he wants to do. So I'll work on that early this winter for the try to get guys from both places. I think, like I said just a minute ago, those two teams to me are going to be the most fascinating moving forward. And it's going to be fun. I'll be hitting that young man up On Monday, Tuesday morning, I hit up his DM. See, he wants to work something out, and he said he wants to. I was in his room last night. He doesn't have panels. I can understand why he doesn't have panels. Whew. I'm gonna go take my meds, and I'll come back. I'm gonna drop the link. So give me like 3 minutes, and I'll do that. Then we'll start chopping it up about these games Sunday. Sunday night, as soon as that football game is over, I do a little post game. Then I'm going to bed. Wake up in the morning, take another shower, and then we'll do the coaching firings. 8:15 in the morning on Monday. So should be fun in here. All right, let me come back and I'll let everybody up. Let me go back to this young man right here. Where is he at? There you go. The whole league will be watching CJ Stroud Saturday night. Be back in 3 minutes, everybody. Gotta work it out first, and uh, he is not dolphin related, so I'll get some dolphin dudes up here during the off season, and I'm gonna let these dolphin guys know that I'm no homer in here. I don't wave the hankies in here, but let me work it out with this young man who I think is fascinating, and he does a great job of what he does. And me and him will talk it up, hit each other up, and then we see if we could work out a one-on-one, me and him. So stay tuned with that. Pretty sure it's gonna work out. Be back in a few, everybody. 3 minutes. I'll be back, and then I'm gonna drop the link, and we're gonna talk about that man right there, C.J. Stroud, because he is the story tomorrow night. The unthinkable. Imagine that. And he missed two games, and they went 1-1. I think he missed three, and they went 1-2. So be back in 2 minutes. Welcome. All right, sorry I took longer than I wanted to, but sometimes you have to do some good for the means and not for the all. Let's see, 3:05 in 40 minutes. SmackDown's almost over. Tom Brady, Troy Aikman, Russell Wilson, the real Josh Allen own the Bills. Miami giving the middle fingers to Buffalo. Oh man, let me drop this link while I'm eating my dessert. Oh man. Whew. First time tonight dropping the link. Yeah, professional wrestling's on right now. Yeah, I know, bro. Boy, I am pumped for Sunday and tomorrow night. I tell you, that Buffalo Miami game, that Buffalo Miami game is gonna be very fascinating. I mean, fascinating. Mr. Miami cracking up. Oh man. Tomorrow we'll do Houston, Indianapolis. Can't wait for that tomorrow night. Catch me some hockey tomorrow. I really don't like the afternoon hockey. I like the night games, especially on Saturday night. And I'm lucky I get the hockey night in Canada feed. 3:05 said it right. Dolphins need this game badly Sunday night. And like I said, I'm gonna be saying it up here. No excuses for the Dolphins. No excuses. Cans in the building.
So, Mr. Packer,
What's up, bro?
nothing much. You?
I'm good, man. Getting ready for Sunday night.
I'm cold in this house. 70 degrees and my hands are cold.
I'm gonna leave that alone. I ride and die with the Dolphins. I never ride with another 31 teams in the NFL.
It's the Miami. He capping already.
Ooh, 305? Nah, he's one of these dudes. He stays loyal. I'm
I know
curious
that's
to
right.
see. I'm curious to see where these. Oh, by the way, let me say. No, I'll wait. Let me wait. Then I'll make a major announcement about a certain player.
Uh-oh.
Let me see what happens within the next 2 weeks, and then I will say something. Canes is capping right now. Well, Canes got the Hurricanes to support. He likes the
Yeah,
recruiting, yeah.
damn right.
And
Oh yeah. Look what I got for Christmas. See it?
yeah, nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I got my gloves on.
Oh, they gave you mittens and a hat, bro. Come
That's
on,
right.
man.
Yeah. What do you mean? I got it from my cousin who lives in I think South Carolina.
Leave that alone, man.
I mean, it's nicer than Florida up there.
We're getting a humongous snowstorm tomorrow night and Sunday. It's already 20. What's the temperature at? It's already 28 degrees outside.
Sheesh.
And you Florida guys are complaining about 59, except give me a break.
Mate's gonna have his 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 um his long johns and his thermals on. Be
Nope,
nice and warm inside the house. No,
nope. I have my sweatpants on, I have my t-shirt on.
and the heat on.
No, the heat either comes up or it doesn't.
That's crazy. So you mean to tell me if it's say 13 below zero, you won't have no heat?
There's a good chance I won't.
That's some crazy shit. How do you survive then?
If the weather you're talking about, I'll put
Mm-hmm.
on a beanie hat, put
Mm-hmm.
on a turtleneck and a hoodie, and I'm good.
Of course, you got a double layer on.
Of course, it's minus 13 below zero. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
But remember, I'm not inside, I'm outdoors.
Sheesh, not me, brother. I'm staying inside the house with the heat on.
Clippers playing great basketball, blowing out New Orleans tonight. Lakers and Memphis later.
But New
Brooklyn
Orleans ain't
finally
nothing
gonna win.
special.
What do you mean?
New Orleans ain't nothing special though.
Oh,
The Pelicans ain't nothing special.
Well, a lot of the media likes them.
Why? Because of Zion?
Yeah, they're a pretty good team when it comes to play.
That man can't stop eating his mom's chicken. Come on.
I gotta redo this. Where is that? Oh, here we go. All right, Brooklyn
Damn, the
ahead
West.
of Oklahoma City. Knicks are blowing out Philly down in Philadelphia tonight. Cleveland blowing out the Wizards. Clippers up by 27 on the road in New Orleans. No one cares about the Bulls and Charlotte. Minnesota blowing out Houston. Minnesota's playing good basketball, folks. No Luca. Doesn't matter with Dallas. They're blowing out Portland again tonight. Let me put this game on behind me. The Heat and the Suns. If you missed it last night, Jokic near half court, bank in, beat the Warriors down 22 last night.
Hmm, a surprise there.
Right. Indiana, they are playing tremendous basketball. Atlanta is the walking dead. As Indiana blows them out, Indiana put up 150 tonight. Boston continues the road. They destroyed the Jazz. Lakers,
I know when you
Memphis,
skip
and
Boston.
yeah, Lakers, Memphis in about 20 minutes.
LeBron James, he lost to the Heat with no Jimmy Butler. That shit had me rolling, and we swept them boys.
Mm-hmm.
I think our our rookies the is the shit.
But Jasquez is good, but you saw what Wimbayama did last night, folks. If you missed that, well, Wimbayama put the ball behind his back and did a poster on Giannis last night. That place was rocking in San Antonio. And then he threw
Of
one
course, man.
off, and he threw one off the backboard. Did a 360 as Wimbayama was feeling it last night.
Of course he's feeling it. Of course.
Why do
Just
you
can't
say
make
that?
this shit up. Because
Wimbayama is playing a lot better than I thought he would.
we all know what the Spurs are doing.
Of course, because they want this man right here.
And yeah, they want the other um um Eurostar.
Exactly. That's the way the Spurs do business.
It's gonna be
Right.
another Tony Parker and what's this guy's
Well, they
name?
got Parker and they got Ginobili a year later.
Yeah, this is one of them.
Yeah, but remember, the Spurs in those years were playing in the championship Western Conference Finals
Yep,
against the Lakers and playing in the finals. That's called good scouting.
true that.
Kevin Love, 15 points. I guess that's in the first quarter tonight in Phoenix for the Heat. He only played 6 minutes.
and the
Crazy. All right, the
and the Heat are
Kings.
gonna get.
The Kings pull out of the Pascal Siakam sweepstakes. We'll see about the trades come the trade deadline.
I'm gonna say this: if the Heat get a certain player and a certain player follows him here, man, oh man,
I don't know who that player is, but I know one thing. Riley better have some picks to get some players.
yep,
We saw
yeah, he better.
we saw how that Dame trade blew up on him. And boy, did Portland fleece everybody in that group. I'll say Portland won. No. I'm gonna be fair. Yeah, Portland won. I give Portland number one in that trade, and then I give number two to Boston because Drew Holiday is playing out of his mind. And then you got the problems in Milwaukee and Phoenix right now. Milwaukee can't play defense, and they took Dame's. Let me see. They took Dame Lillard's $240 million away from us, which we're very happy about. So, matter of fact, let me look at the standings in the NBA right now.
I think there's a strong possibility that the Heat get this guy's son.
You'll be picking low enough to get him.
That's what I'm saying, man. If we get him, huh?
But I don't
I
look
don't know
at
about
his.
all.
I don't. I don't look at his son as anything special. What the hell I'm doing with this?
He'll be a good ad though.
To be honest with you, I cannot tell. 6 months from now, anything can happen. What the hell?
Facts.
I keep getting my mind. See, I don't go out there. I go for what's happening right now. And right now, the NBA sucks. It's for losers. So the Shield is the league, everybody in America. Don't forget that now. It's not the logo. It's the Shield.
And the inmates shouldn't need asylum.
All right, here we go. Let's get with it. I'll tell you one thing. Goddamn Athletic. Boy, they loved it. They love the Euro League.
They got some good guys over there though. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Whew. Here we go. Standings in the NBA.
How was your day, miss?
Boring. That's why I'm smiling right
Same
now.
here.
All right, Philly 23-10, Bucks 25-10, Boston 17-0 on the road, folks. You can't make this up. Well, I mean, excuse me.
We'll give
Boston
them
17-0. They won tonight. 20 games over 500 for the Celtics.
their first home loss.
The Thunder, they're going to lose tonight. I'll tell you, the top of the West with the Timberwolves, the Thunder, and the Nuggets, and the Clippers, Pelicans, and Kings. Not bad. I knew the Thunder would be good. We all know the Nuggets are good. Good for the Clippers that they finally put together. The two clowns are not doing load management. Isn't that something? And that is the NBA. I'm looking at the bottom. Good. Portland is at 14, and the Spurs are dead last. As the Blazers are looking for the best small forward in the draft. They finally solved their power forward problem for years. All right, Clippers up by 31 tonight over the Pelicans. Minnesota destroying Houston tonight. So we got a lot of blowouts in the NBA. Knicks blowing out Philadelphia. And the three teams who are blowing these teams out are all on the road. Knicks, Clippers, and Minnesota.
Damn. Just can't make this shit up.
Man, Minnesota's playing great basketball, folks. It's a shame that their star is an idiot and have off the court problems.
Who's that?
Anthony Edwards got the Instagram model pregnancy suing him. So let me see what Mr. Miami is saying. LWO for life, Latina World Order, really? Coach Mays do ESPN roasting next week. Yeah. I love killing them. The Rock is back in WWE.
Of course, The Rock is back.
Trust me, folks. You couldn't pay me to watch WWE, folks.
I know.
I've done enough of that shit back in the late early 2000s. Enough of that bullshit. Long the nephew was happy, I saw him mad to me. And goddamn was he happy. All right, you didn't hear Aaron Rodgers.
How's he feeling?
Huh? Yeah, he's feeling a lot better, thank you. Aaron Rodgers added again. If you didn't hear the other day, he linked Jimmy Kimmel to Jeffrey, whatever his name was, Epstein, whatever that guy is. And Aaron Rodgers came out and said that Jimmy Kimmel was part of that ring. Pat McAfee pulled out of it.
So Aaron Rodgers threw somebody under the bus?
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. Also, Rodgers has taken complete. He's taken complete control of the Packers. He is now the Packers ambassador and mouthpiece. Talking about love, we'll have a big day Sunday. Don't worry about it. We have ownership of the Chicago Bears. Oh my God. God, Jesus.
Man,
all right, Tom Brady.
Man, Michael Irvin looks roughed up, bro.
What about Michael Irvin? Well, he was
He
heartbroken
looks
2 weeks ago.
he looks roughed up.
Why is he roughed up?
Hair all hair's all in shambles.
Well, he's a 57-year-old man, Kings. That's what happens to men when they get near 60 years old. All right, Tom Brady
Damn.
is trying to recruit Jim Harbaugh to the Raiders since Brady got 15%. Remember, Brady's a
Stephen
Michigan
Ross
alum.
better step in.
I don't know what Stephen Ross is going to do with that. I think, like I said before, if now the new nickname for Mike McDaniel is McFraud, as guys around the NFL are calling him a fraud. Miami, Miami, Miami. Do I think some of this bashing is fair? No, I think some of it is very unfair.
Irrelevant
I
Dolphins.
get the feeling they're very quiet winter if they lose these next two games in these delusional Dolphin platforms.
I saw something earlier on a certain show, and then these guys were going at this certain person, and I said to myself, like, wow.
Now, why were these guys going after a certain dude?
Because they do not like this certain guy.
Why? What did the guy do? All right, Mike
All
Gundy's
ex-
kid goes to University of Ohio. He transferred from Daddy to University of Ohio. Yeah, good.
I'll explain off air.
Okay.
I respect um this guy as well, and I know you do as well. So um out of respect for him, I'll explain off air.
All right. Miami Heat is in the DeJounte Murray sweepstakes. Wow. Now, this is a player, and I said this about a year ago almost, and Miami guys, and especially uh, uh, Mr. Know-It-All himself, Third Ward Colombian, scoffed at me, but look who's into Devontae Murray, the Miami Heat. That will be that. If you can pull that off, you're probably to get Devontae Murray. Kyle Lowry got to go. He got to go. In that trade, yeah,
What does he play for?
DeJounte Murray plays for the Hawks. You know, I'll say this.
Man,
He did not want to stay in San Antonio a year ago because he didn't want to go into the rebuild. I wonder if he regrets it now with Wembayama there. I wonder
I
if he
rather
regrets
have
it.
I rather
Uh,
have what's his name, Young instead of him.
I would trade Scoot Henderson, the three number ones we got right now. And I would trade Anthony Simons to get DeJounte Murray in Portland. I'll do that in a
Yeah, that's a
heartbeat.
good trade. Yeah.
I will do that in a heartbeat. This guy here is very underrated. He is a tremendous player. I mean, I had him in fantasy league last year. He was awesome.
Yeah,
What a player!
they don't. I don't
Man gives you
know.
almost a man gives you almost a triple double every night. Plays great on the ball defense, and he'll be a free agent this year too. And
What would I
he
have to
will
give up
be
though?
a top. Say again.
Um, what package would I have to give up
I don't know about
for him though?
Miami. I just told you what I would give up. But I know one thing. Uh, Kyle Lowry is definitely going back to Atlanta. Atlanta will take that in a heartbeat. You have to give him a little more. I don't know your roster like that. Like, because I haven't been following basketball.
Our rosters has got a lot of a lot of good players, especially young guys. And honestly, I wouldn't make a trade where you have to give up your your young core.
Again, what kills the Heat, I keep saying it, what kills them is they have no stars on that team. This guy
Of
here
course not. Of course.
will elevate the team. Whoever gets him. I know the Lakers are desperate to get him. And that's the one guy
Of course, the
LeBron wants.
Lakers will.
Let's see. All right,
LeBron James. This is
the trade is in the works. Damn, Murray's only 27?
yeah.
Murray's averaging 25 and 4 rebounds, 4.5 rebounds. Yeah, that's an off year for Murray. Last year, he was ridiculous. Wouldn't that be something? He's played, if he gets traded to the Heat, Popovich, Quinn Snyder, and um,
Eric Spoelstra.
both. Not bad.
I think the Heat are gonna get um Mitchell.
Then Vasquez is going back in the trade then. What do you think these teams are dumb, bro?
No, I
I
never
mean,
said that. I'm just
all right, the Knicks
if
are
that was me.
interested.
Uh huh.
No, I'm just saying the Knicks are oh, this is base. What the fuck? Oh, like bullshit Yankee shit. Fuck it.
If that was me, I would go after what you call it Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert. Well, Minnesota's
Yeah,
playing
we
good
got
now.
some folks.
All right, Gian is not happy, folks. The display
You got
Wimbayama
some folks in the back, man.
displayed last. Who's in the back?
I test and lurk.
I test his lurk. All right. Giannis not happy with Wimbayama's display last night. If you missed it, folks, flipping the back ball off the backboard and doing a 360, and then putting the ball between his back and doing a poster on Giannis. And that AT&T Center, what little people were there last night, they were going nuts to San Antonio as the Bucks beat the Spurs last night. So doing that NBA talk, get the NBA out of here. That's right, Mr. Miami. Kyle Lowry's a bad player. He's an old player. That's the problem with Kyle Lowry. He's old. Alert TV. Okay, whenever I test is ready, we'll have him up here. 305 should be up here anytime because his wrestling is over for the night. And we'll see our
305.
boy. I'm pretty sure Lara will be up here tomorrow night. Boy,
305.
I'm telling you, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to say it again. If
Uh-huh.
it's Miami and Houston next week, Lara will be in South Beach on Wednesday on that 100-foot yacht that him and his buddy owns. I'm not kidding about that. And since he likes the Keishas of the world, he should be ashamed of himself, bro. There'll be a lot of those pink hair, green hair, blue hair
Just can't make this up.
on his him and his business partner's yacht on Wednesday night. And Laura will be flying in that Lear jet with those big Texan boosters that Laura likes to be with. So this even if the Texans are in Buffalo, I think Laura will make the trip to Buffalo. I think he'll make that trip. AEW wrestling is on it. 305, give me a break, bro. Come on now. That AEW bullshit was on Wednesday night.
Man, 305 is with his sweetheart, man. Don't let that fool you.
Who's his sweetheart in AEW?
Nah, man, the man got a sweetheart at his house, man. And let that fool you.
Well, that woman better be making 305 a nice half a chicken with collard greens and mashed potatoes and gravy. That's what she better
Yep,
be doing.
you think she's good, man? You should see the man's maids. Sheesh.
Can't stopping capping. Shit. Let it be Texans and Dolphins next week, boy. Laurel. And you know the scary thing is? If they beat the
What?
Dolphins next week, Laurel will have bragging rights forever against the Dolphin fandom. And I'm not going to say a word. I'm going, congratulations, bro. All the shit we put you through the years. We love you, Laurel. Hopefully, I'll have a playoff game to do next week in Arlington, Texas. Depends on what the Packers will do. Packers are healthy again. And for the first time this year, Jordan Love will have his complete arsenal with him, which is scary for the rest of the NFC. He'll have his entire receiving core. He'll have Aaron Jones. The defense will be back together again. And I'm looking forward to Sunday at 425. All I keep hearing about is Justin Fields this and Justin Fields that. Folks, Justin Fields is not in the same stratosphere. Love can be the touchdown passing champion by 7:30 Sunday night.
And and you're gonna see Mace up here
Oh
saying,
yeah.
"Hell yeah!"
What's up, 305?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
We're good, man. Waiting
Well,
for Ice
well,
to
well. It's
say
about time.
he likes watching his wrestling on
I'm watching
Monday.
professional wrestling.
Wednesday.
They don't know on
Yeah,
TV tonight.
yeah. Meanwhile, the
305
man's with
even
his
watching
sweetheart. Come on now.
fucking 305. 305 even watch next on Tuesday night. You can't make
See,
this.
to my NXT
Yeah, next.
or NXT or something like that.
Mr.
Yeah,
Miami is with his
NXT.
sweetheart, man. Don't let that fool you.
That girl fired.
I don't know who the girl is. I don't
Yeah,
chase women
fired.
like
Yeah,
that.
She is fired.
What,
So,
Bel Air is there or
fired
something?
rep. Sure.
What,
like
Bel Air
like
is
like
AEW?
like WWF, like Stone Cold said in one of his quotes, don't trust nobody. He did say that. Don't trust nobody.
Mr.
And he
Miami's
do got
got
the t-shirts. Nah, I ain't got no
he
girl
got
over here.
4
That girl
sugars and
fired.
4 maids. Yeah,
See, I ain't got no
fired.
man.
Yeah,
Not me.
Miami's got a
You
villa.
trying to get us trying to get us set up like OJ Simpson.
I mean, Mace got a penthouse.
No, I don't
He's
have
got a
a
penthouse in Green Bay.
I do not have a penthouse.
Yeah.
I have a nice condo I stay at, and I go about my business. And I do not let women in my house, bro.
Don't trust nobody. They ain't come over
Last
here.
thing you see in my house is some damn broad parading around in some stupid clothing.
Just can't make this shit up.
They said this is going to be a big Hall of Fame class this year.
No, you don't let everybody in your house.
No. All right. Tampa Bay Rays shortstop Rhonda Franco, I'm looking at it right now, arrested for uh, underage young women, is arrested in the Dominican Republic, and the military is escorting this guy to prison.
Underage, man.
Oh, ugh.
Shame, shame, shame.
That's why you don't let everybody in your house.
Whenever test is ready. All right, the Rams again arresting everybody. 49ers arresting everybody.
The Rams are in the playoffs, ain't it?
Yep. If Rams lose, Green Bay wins. Green Bay goes to Detroit next week, as they'll be the 6th seed, and
I'm
the
pulling
Rams,
for the
the Rams,
Rams.
the Rams go to Dallas.
Well,
And
they
Again?
can
maybe
beat
that's
them.
what the Rams want. You know, it's funny when you look at the quarterbacks this year in the NFL. Uh, it's funny. Love has an arsenal. Stafford has an arsenal. Uh, who else has an arsenal?
The Rams do too.
That's what I just said. I said I said the Rams got an arsenal, the Packers got an arsenal, and who else? I'm trying to think. Uh, mm.
If the Rams win, boy, I'll be like, yes, sir.
Seattle should, but they're missing something. They're missing something. No Waddle Sunday with the Dolphins. No Mozart Sunday.
If that's the case, sheesh, we're in trouble.
Better worry about next week, because I said it the other night. They may not be ready to play next week. I know Waddle, it looks like he won't be ready to play next week. High ankle sprains are no joke, bro.
I had one before, Mace.
How was it?
They usually take about
Yeah, that.
3 to 4 months to heal fully. So
Interesting.
Something for the
and if you
fuckers.
make
There he is.
what's up, I test.
What's up, brother? Out there?
What's up, you geeky ass nigga? Yeah, you had a fresh raccoon today, dog. You back there shining up your clean musket with your Confederate flag, motherfucker.
Damn. Leave that alone.
Happy New Year, you motherfucker.
Happy New Year to you too, man.
Happy New Year.
Oh, shit.
God.
Wow.
It's the 5th of January.
Got a heart attack.
It's the 5th of January. How many chicken boxes? How many chicken boxes? Huh? Mace?
You already
How many chicken box? How many chicken boxes? How many chicken boxes you done took down already, dog?
Oh,
It's the 5th of January, right?
Yeah.
Man, so we
Yeah.
gotta get some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mace already done took down 5 chicken boxes. How many chicken boxes?
oxtails.
No oxtails for me, man. Matter of fact, I had
How many-
chicken
Miss-
box yesterday. I
Remind me,
had
sir.
Yeah. How many chicken boxes you done took down this year already, bro?
only had one. I had one yesterday.
Yeah.
I had the,
And you
I
had
had the
5.
three-
You've had one for every day of the year already.
No, man.
Stop
No.
playing.
I had the
Yes.
3-piece chicken.
Damn, that's too much.
I had the
Hey.
3-piece
Hey.
chicken box.
Mace has a 5-piece chicken box every day, so that's
You know I
5
do
days. That's
You know I do
25 chicken wings,
Bro.
dog. And we only
Bro, that's
5
too
days
much
into
cholesterol,
the
dude.
new year.
Mm-mm.
That's
Oh.
Mace says Mace said he wakes up to a chicken box 7
No,
in the
I don't.
morning for breakfast. That's what you told me,
No,
dog.
no. This is what I wake up to once in a while. 20-piece fried chicken wings. I cook it myself. About 7:50 in the
shit?
morning.
20.
They're done by my
Damn.
chicken wings are done by 8 o'clock. And remember 3:05? I
You
said bring it.
niggas thought I was playing, bro. I'm telling you, this nigga
Yup.
he another breed. This nigga wake up to 20 chicken wings.
Hell yeah, baby
More
chicken wings.
piece.
Right there.
They're smoking in my hand when I'm eating it. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
the baby ones? Man, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's some
Yeah, no, I understand.
that's
Yeah,
some
they're
Encino
small,
man
yeah.
shit. That's some Neanderthal shit. This nigga's a fucking caveman.
Food right there.
I love my chicken wings for breakfast,
You
bro.
go to
You
casino.
eat it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. These niggas think it's unbelievable for the year. You already done took down 25 chicken wings. You already did that, bro.
I haven't
Don't
done
lie
it.
to
I
these
haven't done it
niggas.
yet.
Yeah,
I haven't. I'll probably
you
do
took
it. I'll
down
probably do it Sunday. I'll probably do it
you
Sunday.
you took down 20 for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Stop
Yep.
playing with me, bro.
Put some
Okay.
hot sauce on it. Smoking hot.
I know
A nice
I
jumbo piece of roll.
know you did. Big
Nice bottle of
motherfucker.
water to wash it down.
I said
Water.
a big 40. You drink 40s, Mace?
No, I don't drink booze or beer.
I thought you said you drink 40s. I said, what kind of 1980
Shit, that man
motherfucker
drinks
is
water.
you?
The hell?
That nigga drinking old
Water.
English
No, I
40s.
never did the OE. I never drink beer. I never did the OE. The guys, I
You're
used to hang
drinking
out.
Mad Dog and 211s.
No, guys I grew up with and hung with when we were like young dudes in our 20s. A lot of those dudes were drinking Heineken 40 ounces.
Damn.
Heineken.
That's a lot
Nah.
of beer. Hell no, I'm good.
Mr. Miami was drinking the 211s. I know you, Mr. Miami.
I
Yeah,
don't
see,
know.
that's why he laughing. See, that's why he laughing. He know I know.
I bought me
You
some
want on the
Paco.
wall?
I bought me 4 Paco Ray-Bans the other day, and
I
I'll
don't
tell you
even know
that
what the fuck that is.
Paco Ray-Ban is expensive for men.
Nah,
And
nigga, you gotta get you some Creed. That's expensive cologne.
Creed,
Or,
vintage.
or,
You like that vintage shit?
or bar number 9.
I never heard of that one. And let me
Exactly.
tell you right now,
In
Tom
fact,
Ford.
I'm gonna stop wearing it because you about to try to
Tom
get it.
Ford is very overrated, by the way. That's the rich millionaire cologne.
Water.
Man, that shit is bullshit. Look,
Yeah, Tom Ford, right?
yeah.
Kenny Cole cologne. Smell good.
I like the Creed, or I like
Vintage.
Bond.
I like Killian myself, Rolling in Love. God bless you, but thank you, Godfather Kevin Samuels. He told me to go get that, and for $250 a 295 a bottle, it's worth the money.
Number 9.
I don't know what number 9 is. I got. Let me Google it.
Gucci cologne.
Which one for you, 305?
Come on, Gucci cologne. Smell good.
Yeah, Gucci's good. No, what number 9 again?
Bar number 9.
Bar number 9. Okay.
You know, Duke cologne. That Duke.
There you go. I found it. They got Bar 9, New York. Okay. Oh, this is a New York cologne.
Oh, I ain't know. You don't even know that shit. I just know it smells good as
Bar
fuck.
number 9. Yeah, it's a New York cologne, bro.
Bitches be on the sack. I be like, yo,
Let's see how
some of
much
these
this
bitches.
it costs. Oh, this is the woman cologne. They got the New York Forever, the Nomad Limited Edition. Let me see what the best sellers are of this shit. Oh, God damn, they got their own store here in Midtown Manhattan. Yeah, Fifth Avenue, 51st Street.
You be down there.
I used to go down there a lot. Go to the bar down there. But the bar I used to go to, that's why I went to the strip club, became a gay bar. I said, no, I'm not going there.
Damn.
Now I can see why I test like these niggas. Nigga. You could tell. I'm not kidding. You could tell iTest got great taste. What you be buying? Club number 9? That's the shit you be getting, Tess? Wait,
That
the
Kenny,
Tess
Cole-
come.
that Kenny, that Kenny Cole cologne smell good.
Yeah. Bitches be on my sack, man. Trying to tell you.
Shit, $4.40 a bottle? I can see why you like this shit.
Damn.
This shit's expensive, bro. Bond number 9, Dubai. So which one do you buy, bro? Wall Street, Madison Square Park, nigga.
I can't give you my cent, nigga. I can't give another nigga my cent, dog.
It's true. You know what it is for us? We can't tell people who our tailor is, bro. You gotta keep that to yourself. I know I told it to Omar Kelly. Omar Kelly said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah, nigga. Now it's the tailor, bro. You don't tell people who your tailor is."
Niggas friendly, dog. They be trying to get the sauce. I can't give you my sauce. I get your own sauce. It took me years to develop this sauce, nigga. Leave me alone.
Dubai Platinum, $600 a bottle.
Hey, relax, Mace. Hey, relax, Mace. Relax. You ain't.
No,
I
I'm
just
laughing,
opened.
bro. I'm not upset. I'm gonna see how many ounces is this shit.
I opened your nose to something today, dog.
You sure did.
you
100
thought you knew it.
milligrams?
You thought you knew it all, huh?
No, I don't think I know it all, bro.
Hey,
Remember, I'm
man.
not out there as much. So you telling me this? I didn't even know this shit exists. I know
And
now.
it's right in your hood. They got a whole store on Fifth Avenue.
Bro, I just looked at the store. That shit's hot, bro. You know what's cool about here? What the rich folks do, because the rich folks live in the Upper East Side. That's where they all live. They do not, repeat, they do not want the tourists nowhere
Yeah,
past Fifth Avenue.
yeah. We ain't gonna give you our shit. You can do the
Yeah,
little tourist
it's
shit.
true. Yeah, that's
Do the
what they
little
do.
bullshit. Do the
When
shit
you're
that's on
shopping,
the
but
pamphlet. We ain't gonna give you everything. We gonna give you everything on the pamphlet.
when,
Everything else is ours.
when you are shopping on Fifth Avenue or Madison Avenue, guys, you got money. Okay, you got dope,
That-
and I
That's
give
like
those
here.
white folks credit.
That's
They,
like here.
yeah, go ahead, Tess.
That's like here in Bell Harbor. You don't have money you in Bell Harbor shopping.
Guys, what I'm about to tell you, bless you, 305.
Nah, somewhere in the wrong, somewhere in the wrong pipe.
Bro, here you go. The crystal ball, $3,700 a bottle.
Damn.
Hey man, you doing too much. Hey, I should never told you. Hey man, this
It's
shit gonna
between
be
us.
all over the internet, man.
But
I
let
was
me ask
just
you a
trying
question.
to.
No, I'm keeping
I
real here. Let me ask you a
I ain't
question.
never know you were gonna look it up, dog.
Bro, I like to smell good, bro, when I go out.
Okay, go ahead.
Here's my question to you. How damn good did this shit smell for $3,700 a bottle?
I'm trying to tell you, them bitches fall to your feet, my nigga. Like you the king
I
of
believe it.
like
I
you the
believe
king of like you the king of Zamunda, my nigga. You remember the king of Zamunda?
Yep.
Yeah, coming from America.
when them bitches was throwing petals at your feet,
Yep.
everywhere you walk. We got your soul glow. Come on, I'm trying to tell you.
She's my queen.
I don't know, bro. I'm trying to tell you. You walk in, motherfucker, like, yeah.
It's true, bro. It's
Can't give
like,
you
how
my,
can I say this?
I can't give you my cent.
Yeah. Bro, no, seriously. women know this shit, especially women that like to go out to clubs and shit. Really like to go where the funny people are. They can tell what type of dude you are by your cologne.
Look, man, it's a whole thing. Like when you, just for all the niggas, man, look, if you don't have these things, you gotta have your shoe game. Of course, your money. I mean, you ain't even gotta show the money, but this is what's gonna show. You gotta have your shoes, your cologne, of course, your drip. You know what I'm saying? A nice watch, a nice
Mm-hmm.
car. You feel me? Make sure your teeth and your skin is right. My
Yep.
nigga, make sure you smell right. My nigga,
Mm-hmm.
make sure when you step out, my nigga, you got a nice, decent cut. Even if you rough a little bit, make sure it's edged up at least, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then once you do that, that shit fall into place because you feel good, just like in football where they be like, you look good, you play good. That's how that
Yep.
Yeah.
shit is,
Yep.
man. You put that
Martin
shit
Hanks.
all done.
Martin Hanks back in the day.
Come on, man. You feel
And
good,
Terrell Bucket said
bro.
that too.
You look at yourself before you step out like 3 times. Like, damn, I look good. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
feel good.
Fucking fucking
I tell
lipstick.
you,
Fucking lipstick, $800, bro.
Damn.
I admit I gotta go handle something real quick. I'm be
Yeah, go
right
ahead.
back.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, bro. When you're dealing like if you how can I say this? If you really into yourself, that's the type of shit you buy, bro. Like, but women could tell, especially gold diggers. They could tell, bro. Seriously, they could tell.
Stay away from me.
Shit, bro. Yo, let me tell you something about the bootleg cologne, bro. That shit burns your skin, gives you rashes, bro.
That stuff stink.
Yep. Smells like alcohol. You don't want that shit. Shit. How about like today? I went to the Paco Rabanne store, bro. And I just said, yo, give me this, give me that, give me this.
I
Gave
go to
him.
Walmart get my cologne.
Don't let the world hear you say that, bro. Oh, speaking of that, let me find the girl. Let me find girlfriend's name. I'm gonna give her a shout out. Where is she
No, I
at?
forgot. I can't say that on here. I forgot.
Hey, let me find girlfriend's name. Give her a
Old
shout out.
Spice and Axe for me.
No,
I don't do my Old
no Old
Spice.
Spice, bro. No, thank you. And I know Old Spice does some good shit. Old Spice good is good for the money.
I like the
Real
soap.
talk.
Yeah, it is.
I wouldn't use it, but you know,
I mean, I just spray some on my shirt. That's it.
where's sweetheart at?
I like the soap because to my I refuse to smell bad.
Where is she?
You gotta take a shower. If you don't take a shower, you're gonna get cracked on.
I'll leave that alone.
And you gotta go, and then you gotta deal with people every day. That dude
Mr.
stink
Mime is out of his mind.
for real. You gotta go to work smelling good.
It's true.
Yep.
And again, uh,
That's why you take a shower. Use soap.
like I said before, women know, bro. If you wearing good shit or you're cheap. And I hate to say this, that's why a lot of brothers lose. Where's this beautiful lady at? So I can give her a shout out.
Hmm.
K flexing, bragging about Mozart. Got all these touchdowns.
Sideline.
What do you mean?
That's why we're gonna go to their channels.
Go watch Miss Melina's Gold Rush tomorrow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I watched it a couple times.
Her and Moss together. Next week I'll be making the rounds, and I never did this before, but I get the feeling it's going. I know it's going to be hot in Chicago. It is going to be. If Miami loses these next two games, it is going to be inferno down there.
Oh shit.
You lose these next two games, next year, no more playoff win. It's going to be Super Bowl bust. And don't worry, Omar Kelly will let you all know in a couple of weeks.
So I don't listen to him. I got a gas station.
Man, you better stop the cap over there.
Yeah, stop
For real.
the gas.
How in the world is I'm capping?
Stop that. All right, shout out to the beautiful.
The Dolphins make you
30
want to do that.
Okay. Shout out to the beautiful 33 Lady Ram. And she gave me a shout and said, yes, I do foresee Jordan Love getting a Super Bowl as well. Because she's a big Lamar Jackson fan. A lot of sisters are big fans of Lamar. Good for the sisterhood. I mean that sincerely. Good for them. It's like I enjoy watching Taylor Swift in the booth, believe it or not. And I don't even know who the hell she is. I just know she's a singer, and well, my mother, she watches Kansas City. So.
Can't do it.
Who, Mom? With Kansas City?
That
She
too.
likes Mahomes. She loves Mahomes. Oh man. So yeah, it is gonna be inferno in South Beach if they lose. They lose these next two games. It is going to be one hell of a winter and spring in South Florida, bro. And they better hit their draft picks.
Inferno and in Green Bay, they go to Dallas.
Oh, they looking for it. They have to beat the Bears first. But these kids are excited to go, especially Love. I told the story earlier tonight. You wasn't in Mr. Miami. If they play the Cowboys, they'll go to Dallas 2 days early, and what he's gonna do is go take a tour of Cowboy Stadium because he's a big Dallas Cowboy fan. So he says if they play Dallas, he's gonna go to Jerry's World and ask Jerry Jones to have someone give him a tour. And like Raven said tonight when I told the story in the chat, everybody loves the Cowboys.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Fucking tour 2 weeks ago, the Cowboys is still my team no matter what.
Well, if they're your team, then take your ass over there, fucker. Shit. Excuse my language, I'm sorry.
You gotta understand something, Raven. I mean, Canes, a lot of these guys grew up Cowboy fans. No matter where they live.
Well,
Dallas fans everywhere.
We'll go join them then. Bye.
New York is number one. If you don't live in Texas, LA, New York are the two biggest hubs in the world. They love him in LA, and they love him here in New York.
Bye, Tua.
I will comment on Tua exactly 1 year from now. I'm not joking. Depending on what the Dolphins extend him, word on the street is, according to Barry Cunningham, if he loses these 2 games, he will not be extended. And
Bye,
what did that
Felicia.
mean, folks? If they don't win next year, it's going to be fascinating. Exactly 1 year from now, it's going to be the reset button.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh man. Well, we'll have fun with that this off season. They lose these 2 games. I'll have a kick with
Bye,
about it.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. What's my quarterback? Who's my quarterback? That's Brad Keyer's mom, by the way. The woman who played Felicia. That's Brad Keyer's mother.
I know.
I never watched Friday, by the way. I don't think
You
I'm
should. It's
missing
pretty
much.
good.
No thanks. All right, so Joe looking like Joe Flacco will be the MVP, will be the most will be the comeback player of the year in the NFL. Boy, how you like to be the winner of that division, and you gotta play Cleveland next week. Whoo!
That's tough.
We're playing the Browns next week. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, bro. Yeah.
I went shopping for clothes earlier, man, and I spent $152 on
Damn,
on clothes.
I spent like $500 on 3 bottles of cologne today.
Damn.
Shit, man.
Hell yeah, I gotta smell good, fellas.
Shit, me. I don't. Of course you
think?
do.
Why do you think I love Kevin Samuel so much? That man taught me about style, bro. Had to get my style game back at the time. Now I'm this back to my old self, bro. Bills, Damar Hamlin earns major award 1 year after. Oh, let's see. Oh, I don't know where they gave it to
This goes
Hamlin. He never
outside.
played.
This goes outside, and she's a good-looking girl. He says, "Hello, ladies. How are you?"
Hello, ladies.
I don't do that. I don't do that about being I go outside, go about my
So you don't
business,
say
and
hi?
back to me.
Val Venus.
So if one says hi to you, you don't say hi, miss?
No,
Dang.
no, I leave women alone, bro. Stay out of trouble that way.
Kane trying to get us a case. We ain't trying to get no case on Kane.
No, I'm not. I just asked a question.
I didn't say anything. That's Mr. Miami say that.
I said we ain't trying to get no case.
How are you gonna get a case if she says hi first, and all you're doing is
Mr.
saying
Miami,
hi back out
Mr.
of
Miami
respect?
knows. Mr. Miami knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that
Yeah. No, thank you.
that's why you gotta be careful because you can because women can plant something on you. That's why I say keep it moving.
I guess you're right.
Shit, I ain't lying about this shit.
I mean, I never had that
Like,
experience, so I wouldn't know.
let me see, it was somebody, that's they had with Michael Irvin. Like the incident had with Michael Irvin. He said hi to a lady.
That's
About a
right.
couple days later,
Yep.
he got hit with like a lawsuit. That's why you gotta keep it moving. High and by.
Exactly. Oh, don't say hi at all. Just keep walking.
Just keep moving. See, we ain't making this stuff up. This for real.
Hell yes.
I don't know.
Michael Irvin could have Michael Irvin career could have been over
But
just like that.
what if you know the person and what?
I don't know. That's why you don't talk to everybody. Uh-huh.
I mean, last time I didn't say hi to someone that I know. I got a phone call from them saying,
Hmm?
hey, if you don't say hi to me, um, then we ain't friends."
Dang.
Man, that was a chick.
Damn.
I think it was last year on TikTok. She told all these white boys that if you want to date with me, you're gonna have to give me $10 million.
Man, next.
That's for her with $10 million. How fast?
I'll tell her bye, Felicia.
The sad thing is, a lot of these young women really believe that shit because there's so many thirsty dudes out here.
They
You
Google
ain't lying
food.
about that.
I've never heard no shit like that. Can't make this shit up.
Man, these girls are nice and warm. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. My hands feel like a pig in a blanket.
You gotta leave that stuff alone, man. Hey, guys I grew up with, they ask me all the time, "You're this age and you still don't get involved?" No. Right, 305, just leave it alone.
Like that day on my like a day I was getting gas and I was gonna go pay for my gas and next thing the girl let her in. She rolled her eyes at me. I said, "Dang, look like Abby."
That's tough.
I said, "Women still roll their eyes at people now." She did look like Abby. So I wasn't about to hit on her.
I guess you gotta be careful nowadays.
But and then as soon as I get in my car, this girl about to take off. Her car stopped. I said, "You like this?" I help her out, or just keep on trucking. I just kept on trucking. I said, "See, Carmen could come
Right.
back and get you."
Hmm.
I rolled her eyes at me. Her car
Damn.
stopped. I did like that. I did like this. Got in my car and said, "Fuck you."
That boy 305.
Damn.
I said, I did like this. I told her, fuck her. It kept on trucking. I said, I said, if her car stop again, I ain't helping her. I ain't worried about it.
Damn.
It's time to get money. Case something happen to us, she gonna come see us? Nope. Get your paper. Do a roast on ESPN.
Damn. How was everyone's day?
Today
Boring.
was pretty good today.
Boring.
Same here.
Today was pretty good. Tired.
Only thing that's good about today is I'm alive to see tonight.
Yeah.
The whole thing's alive
Amen,
to see
Mace.
tonight.
Amen. Yep. I'll tell you this.
Thank God every day.
Today was the first day I stayed inside. It's just my mom. She passed away.
But you got the road rage down here in Miami.
Man, mommy always got road rage, man.
Talking about like you got people walking up to your car and knocking on your window.
All right, Deshaun Watson not
Oh
happy.
shit, that's crazy.
Deshaun Watson not happy that
Wanna fight you.
Joe Flacco is leading this team. Like I
Oh,
said,
poor baby.
I would not be shocked if your AFC Championship game in 3 weeks is Cleveland at Buffalo at Cleveland.
Damn. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Sponsored by. We're gonna leave that alone.
Tell you one thing, that will be a very, very fascinating championship game. Because the winner knows they're going to get their first Super Bowl.
I hope it's Lamar Jackson, the Super Bowl. I want to see that.
Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him in the Super Bowl without a doubt. A lot of people are doubting him though. Like I
Some
test don't think he's gonna
people
get there. Yeah, a lot of people are doubting him.
I think it'll. I think from a local standpoint, it'll be good for South Florida sports.
Yeah, It'll be good for South Florida. Am I picking the Ravens to go to the Super Bowl? Yeah, but it would not surprise me if they get bumped in the second round.
I can see that.
Because one thing about them, see, here's something that San Francisco found out the hard way. To beat San Francisco, you have to have a defense just like theirs. And that's why the Ravens and the Browns beat their ass this year more than anybody else. That's why, like I've been saying up here, now that the Dolphins did what they did, to me, it's a three-team championship race.
Dolphins are. The Dolphins did the same thing last year. They started out strong and they finished
Colin Cowherd
fizzled
said
out.
it best. Colin Cowherd said it best. You could have the Fiore, the Maserati in September and October, but once it gets November and late November, December, that Fiore is not going to work.
Cadillac.
And that's the Dolphins.
Yep, they have been everybody's punch bag this week nationally.
Well, you got your ass whooped. Excuse my language. What you got your butt whooped versus Lamar. So I don't know what to say anymore.
You know what hurt them even more than that butt whip thing? I'm gonna say it again. I give them all the credit in the world beating the Cowboys. What's up, Jims? I give them all the credit in the world winning. But do you know what the problem was? It took them 5 field goals, three of them 53 yards or more to beat Dallas. Who do you like, Mace Texans or the Colts tomorrow night? I'm gonna have that game tomorrow night. You haven't seen the thumbnail already. I'm gonna go Texans. But it wouldn't surprise me if Gardner Minshew wins this game. But yeah, that's what hurt them even more, bro. See, if they were beating, I'll pick a team from the NFC. If they were beating the Seahawks by 5 field goals, people wouldn't say anything. But you beat the Cowboys with 5 field goals. And I always tell you guys this: they judge you what you do against the Cowboys. It's just what it is. I mean, give you a perfect example. If Jordan Love next week against Dallas throws for 5 touchdowns and lose, America is going to celebrate Jordan Love along with the Cowboys winning. They're going to go, oh, the Cowboys got lucky. They better be glad they were home. Yeah, that's what they're going to say. But Jordan Love he'll get big props because he did it against the Cowboys. That's why Aaron Rodgers get love from NFL fans in the media because he had his biggest games against the Cowboys in Dallas and beating them too. When you beat the Cowboys, like when your offense is putting up points instead of field goals, you're going to get your respect. But when you kick 5 field goals, like Stephen A. Smith said, where did this offense go? Like I've been saying, when you go up against good teams with good defenses, Their offense isn't going to work. Yeah, James, I'll see you tomorrow night. People in the crowd, thank you. Hit that button out. Want to thank everybody for pulling up. We'll see you tomorrow night, folks, 8 o'clock. Get ready for the big game tomorrow night.
Let's go test Houston, Texas.
Good night from the Oasis, everybody. Appreciate you.